genau die richtige Größe hat, der Bändel da hinten dran.
Solange das die unschuldig sind, ist okay.
Definitiv. Ist das noch nicht so? Ja. Das ist erwartet.
Ja, vor allem, wenn das umläuft, und ich mit Kopf und allem.
Vor allem, wir sind telefonieren, sie hat, glaube ich, das Handy etwa 2 Meter weggefahren.
Also du musst sagen, jetzt haben wir 530 zahlt die Zeine, 260 die Auffahrt, bleiben 270, 10 Frühstück, 20 und die Getränke.
Ja.
Ich sage extra verrechnen, ne? Schaust du einmal zu? 2 Kaffee.
Glocken haben wir heute keine.
18.
Ja, dann werden heute mal alle schreien und dann sind wir noch lauter als gestern.
Kann man die Glocken schreien?
Was denn?
Nein,
Ich glaube, die Glocken war sogar in meinem Auto gegeben, oder?
Ja.
und dein?
Ja.
Ihr seid ja nicht Spezialisten.
Die Sachen waren aus dem Ausgegangen.
Nein, ich habe es nicht gegeben. Also dein Auto. Aber ich habe jetzt auch nicht.
So, good morning. Welcome to Kitzbühel on a nice little sunny Sunday morning. We are here for the European Cup Women's Super G. We're here in Kitzbühel from the famous Seal House at the bottom of the world famous Strife. I hope you're all doing well. For those of you who don't know, my name is David Jameson, and to my left is Alistair Reid. And well, we've actually never done this before, so let's see how this goes. It's not that we're completely clueless. We are Kitzbühel residents, both British Kitzbühel residents, and yeah, with both being in the Londoner in Kitzbühel, we sponsoring Felix and Monson on the World Cup course, World Cup start, and yeah, we're all into our skiing. So Ali, a musician with the short and curlies, but he also trained as a forerunner in the Hahnenkamm. So he's going to be our expert today. So yeah.
Yes, good morning everybody out there. Listening here from Kitzbühel, as we said. Yeah, looking forward to another fantastic race today. Yesterday's race went very well, and the conditions are absolutely superb again. We got perfectly blue skies and a perfect course set out today from an Italian trainer has set the course today. So he's put a few more gates in. There's another gate on the Steilhang, and as we're just watching one of the forerunners go down, and just coming round the bottom of the sidearm, we can see that the race course is holding up very well. As I say, the ski club have done an absolutely fantastic job to get this race prepared. They've been working very hard all week to get this course prepared for you, and as we can see, it's in perfect condition.
You actually had a conversation with Mickey Huber, actually the president of Kitzbühel Ski Club, and he was saying something. I missed the end of the conversation, but he was saying something about the even the later races were saying how great the course was.
Yes, a lot of the races that had the higher numbers yesterday were also saying that the course was held up absolutely fine, and it was they had no problems, and they felt that they had just as good a chance of getting a winning time even with the higher numbers. So that's an absolute credit to all our course setters, and people have been working very hard to get this course in perfect condition for this fantastic weekend of women's racing here on the legendary Strife course. So only a few minutes to go before our first racer is going to be making their way down. A few of the spectators there enjoying the sunshine and enjoying the view of these girls putting themselves down exactly the same steep slopes that the men do in January. And as I say, it's a bit more of the course has a few more curves, but it's still the same steepness, and it's definitely very nice for those girls to put themselves against such a legendary and difficult course.
I mean, for those who don't know, what is the actual difference between this course and the men's Strife course? This is the Strife Alm, this racetrack, but what's the difference between this and the men's course?
At the moment, the difference is the start house is a little bit down, so it's just underneath the mousetrap, and then of course, so they start and then they go straight into the style hang, which is exactly the same as the men's course. Taking some very difficult turns on the style hang, and around the sideline they don't get the sideline jump, and of course finishing on the Oberhausberg. But here we go, we're just about to get the race underway, so we wish all the girls good luck, and we hope you enjoy it at home.
Okay, first up with bib number 1 from France, the 23-year-old Axel Chevalier. She came 18th yesterday in the Hahnenkamm Super G.
There she goes, and Axel, 58 appearances in the European Cup so far, getting us underway today here on, as I said, a lovely Sunday morning. And just making her way down those very difficult turns on the style hang. And nicely through there. And then making her way out into the flatter part of the course. Getting our first split times to see how the racers are doing.
It sounds pretty quick as well. Sounds great, very compact.
Yes, as we can see, beautiful conditions here for our race today. Just a little bit late on that gate there, just coming in the turn just before the side alarm as they come down underneath the side alarm and taking this big left hand. Trying to keep it as narrow as we can. Yes, and back into the tuck there, just trying to make us get it nice and fast as possible as she comes into the finish with a time of 1:22.04. That's a Chevalier, the time to beat, 1:22.04.
Lovely. Oopsie, she doesn't seem too pleased, but let's see how it holds up.
As we see, these are a few of the turns on the style hang. You can see how difficult that is. And as you said, that's exactly the same part of the course that the men attack on the downhill in January.
Next up in the start gate, bib number 2 from Andorra, the 24-year-old Candy Moreno. Last week or 2 weeks ago, she was skiing on the World Cup up in Kvitfjell with a highest place finish of 36th in downhill. And here she is back on the European Cup circuit.
Yes, and she placed well in World Cup a few years ago in St. Moritz. So a very experienced skier from Andorra taking on this style hang, which is still in the shade. So it's very, very hard packed there indeed. It's always going to be very tricky for the ski technicians to make the right decisions about the skis for a race like today. Just 1500s behind as she makes her way onto the flat part of the course. Just coming over to the entrance for the next little steep part, and she's made up a serious amount of time there.
Wow. Impressive.
Yeah, she must have really been able to take the speed from the style hang into that flat part, which enabled her to be 2600s in front. Still, she's over a second in front now. She's absolutely going fantastically. This is a great run here from the lady from Andorra. So this looks like it's going to be taking the lead as she comes across the line. He lost a little bit in that last part, 0.82, the second in front.
She was 6th yesterday, so she's had another good run there by the looks of things, and we'll see how that holds up. As some of the favourites come down now. Then obviously we've got Nadine Fast coming in at bib number 4. We got Carmen Spielberger and Victoria Olivier all coming in within the next top 8 races. So
Yeah, but I think she'll be happy with that run. It's another nice solid performance from the girl from Andorra.
okay, bib number 3, Victoria Bugala. She won the Junior World Championship team combined gold this year. The 21-year-old Austrian.
Yes, an excellent skier, this young 21-year-old, and just missed it there, just a bit too late on the gate. She'll be very unhappy with that. Just left it a little bit too late for that, and couldn't make it round that corner. She'll be not too pleased with herself for that little mistake there.
No, indeed.
So as we can see, she just went a little bit too flat on that gate and got a little bit too low and couldn't make that gate there. Couldn't get that bit round, a little bit too late on the gate before.
But next up, her compatriots also from Austria, Nadine Fesch. She won yesterday the Super G, the Hahnenkamm Super G here. She is the Europa Cup leader. She had a World Cup 11th place in Kvitfjell. And yeah, she's had quite a few downhill wins already this season, and 3 of them, and 4 Super G wins this season on the European Cup. So I would say she's a pretty strong favorite today, but anything can happen in ski racing.
Yeah, she's had a lot of experience. She is definitely one of the big favourites yesterday and today to take the top place. As I say,
Spitzbild 2. Bien combien?
Schmidt, gibt's mir 2. Pas mettre trop de direction, mais elle a durci en plus.
Und die Tatsache behirnet, dass ihr unten wirklich auch wieder eine blitzsaubere Fahrt gelungen ist. Ist es jetzt so, dass der Schmidt unten noch ein Fahrtwinkel eingefügt hat und somit ist
See if she holds enough time going into the lower sections, which is where Nadine Fest excelled. So
yes, just losing a little bit there over the outer Schneider. But as I say, she skied that top part of the Steilhang perfectly. She's still having a green light. So we'll see, this is very important. Big right-hand turn here. She seemed to keep that fairly tight. So this is going to be going to be battling for the lead. Stephanie Gross from Switzerland. And she's just missed out.
unlucky, yeah. But skied it well.
Yeah, she's shown that there's still a lot of time to make up that can be made up on the Steilhang there. So if somebody can get a whole run together, this time's can definitely be beaten. But it just shows that that the Dinfest obviously skied the bottom of the course absolutely perfectly. There's a great shot of her on that big right-hand corner just underneath the side lum there.
Bib number 7, Carmen Spielberger from Austria. She came second yesterday. She's doing well this season. 22-year-old, 4 downhill podiums this year with 1 win and 1 Super G podium as well.
Yeah, and she was on the World Cup in Kvitfeld this year as well. She came 34th. She left it a little bit late on that gate there, as we saw. So I think she might have left a little bit of time there. Coming quite wide next to the fence. As you said, lost a few tenths on those top couple of gates.
She's getting some support from the home crowd.
As we said, there's 1 more gate in the Steilhang as opposed to the course from yesterday. They're still running very well, just losing a little bit of time.
Always 2 races.
So still in contention there. as she comes in underneath the sidearm, setting herself up very wide on that gate there, but we'll see if that speed comes into the last part of the course. With a few gates to the finish.
To 5th place, Spielberger.
Yeah, she doesn't look so happy with that one yet. Just coming sideways on that, which means she comes much too late for the gate. And this is the big turn underneath the sideline, the big right-hand turn. You see that she gets very, very wide there, having to put the skis across, which is going to cost her a little bit of time.
Okay, bib number 8, another Austrian, Victoria Olivia. Came 3rd yesterday, and the Austrians swept the podium yesterday and picked up the 4th place. So we're hoping to do the same again today. Junior World Cup downhill gold in 2024. We've just been informed by the production team that we lost you for a couple of races, but yes, unfortunately for you guys, we're now back on air.
Yes. Yeah, we apologise for the technical problems, but it doesn't seem like she's having any technical problems coming down this style hang. We'll have a look to see what the clock says. There you go, absolutely perfect, 14th hundred in front as she goes through the Brückenschuss. Hopefully taking that speed from the style hang. And we still have a green light.
It's that lower part of the course is where Nadine Fest actually picked up the most amount of time, so it's a bit of a battle, this lower part for these races now. So, but she's holding on just.
Yeah, still a green light. Only just. So we can see if she can ski this part of the course as fast as Nadine did. And then she's going to be another one battling for the lead. Victoria Oliver coming into the finish. And we can see, and we have a new leader.
Wow. Congratulations, Victoria Olivia.
Yeah, she looks very happy with that. Managed to keep it together with the bottom part of that course.
Teresa.
And,
hello, Teresa.
Yeah.
Her 3rd place yesterday. She must be very happy to promote herself 2 places today to be leading this race at the moment.
Yeah, and we see there that's pictures from the style hang. Skied it very well there and put herself in a position to hold it together for the rest of the run. And she is now our current leader.
Okay, another Austrian, Magdalena Egger, World Cup downhill, 18th, very impressive a couple of weeks ago. And she picked up a junior Weltmeisterschaft downhill 1st place as well. She finished 4th yesterday, so this is all 4 Austrians that have they've finished in the top 4 spots now that are coming down.
Yeah, the Austrian girl's doing very well yesterday. She seemed to have skied that very well, and as it shows, yes, 500s in front, so she has the green light as well. She looks like she's very much in control on this run at the moment, and we'll see if she can keep it together for the rest of the run today. Yeah, she's even making up time there on the glide part of the course.
Quickest in that section now,
yes.
All of them so far.
Looks like some very nice skiing from Magdalena today, and she's even further in front now. This is looking like a perfect run. If she can just nail this right-hand turn. It looked a little bit wide, but I think she should have been able to do enough to take herself into 1st place. We'll see if she's managed.
Just pipped her. Austrian, 1, 2, 3 again, as it stands.
Yeah, as I said, a little bit wide on that right-hand turn, just underneath the side lum there, but she had enough of a buffer to take herself into 1st place. But again, she managed to ski that top part of the course very, very well, very compact, very in control. And it's not very easy, those top few turns, as we've seen a lot of those girls and these top skiers having difficulties up there. So.
Okay, with bib number 10, next up from Switzerland, we have the 23-year-old Livia Rossi. World Cup fell downhill. She came 37th, as you can see on the graphic.
Yeah, a lot of these skiers, a lot of these girls have already had experience on the World Cup circuit. So there's, as we say, it's an absolutely top field that we've got here racing in Kitzbühel today. It's a little bit untidy there, but still only loses 2 tenths. As I say, she was just a little bit untidy on that turn coming out of the style hang, but she might have still been able to take on the speed into our gliding part, and we'll be able to see on the next split time. There, looks like she's unfortunately didn't manage to carry that speed on, and that's shown into that she's lost over a second into that glide part of the course. Yeah, and as I said, they've got experience on the World Cup circuit, but this is definitely not one of her best runs today. Just having that wobble there at the bottom of the style hang, and it meant that she couldn't carry on that speed through to the gliding part, and 196. She's not going to be so happy with that one today.
Place.
Yeah, as you can see on the, she skied that part of the style hang perfectly. It was just the turn underneath that she got a bit of a wobble, and that took the speed off, and that's where she lost most of the time on her run today.
Bib number 11 coming next, 23-year-old French lady Lois Abouli. Apologies if we mispronounce any of the names today.
Yeah, she's also got World Cup experience in. She also skied in Kvitfjell and in St. Moritz this year. So as we say, a very experienced lineup here on our Europa Cup at its race here in Kitzbühel.
13th yesterday, so this is
yeah, and a very solid bit of skiing there through the style hang, only 2300s behind. And we'll see if she's managed to keep that speed. And again, it looks like she's lost a lot of time on that gliding part there. Yes, unfortunately over a second behind now as she comes into those turns just underneath the side lum there. Again, very wide, going over the blue lines, just about making it back to come round the gate. That will have also cost her a little bit of time as she comes in to the finish. 176. Again, just a few little mistakes coming in there which cost her dearly for the French lady today. 13th yesterday, and she's maybe not going to be so happy with her run today. You can see nearly, as we said, going over the blue lines there and just about managing to stay on the course.
yeah. A couple of them taking it quite wide, yeah, especially the top just before the style hang, and as you can see there, an Austrian sweep at the moment of the podium. See if the next person, the American, can change that. Trisha Mangang, the 28-year-old American, World Cup Cortina, 25th place, or 24th place in the Super G. And she had a birthday 2 days ago, so Let's see if she can have a belated birthday present.
Yeah, just coming in a bit low on that, but she seems to be carrying the speed up. We'll see what the clock says. And this young American, again, very much in contention. Only 1800. She seemed to be a bit wide on the gates, but she managed to carry the speed through. Looking very compact there on that gliding part.
It's very tight.
Ah, just losing out a little bit there on that gliding part of the course.
Second back now.
Yeah, she's got a lot to do on these last turns. Again, very wide on that turn underneath the side lum. Again, just a little bit late into the turn, meant she came out far too wide afterwards, and she'll have lost a bit of time for that. So, 15th yesterday, 168 behind.
So no belated birthday present for Trisha Mangan. The 28-year-old American.
Yeah, just looking at a few of the reruns. This is where she came very, very wide again on this big right-hander underneath the slalom, even further out than the blue line there, but still managing to make the course. But with 1 second 79 behind.
Now you can hear a bit of Italian in the background. Poor Carlotta De Leonardis. She came 28th yesterday. The 21-year-old Italian. Let's see what she can throw up today.
Yeah, she's also had a lot of experience on the Europa Cup circuit. Very, very good skier from Italy. We'll see how that looked. Fairly compact on the styling there. She's already lost 67 seconds, a little bit behind. Obviously going a little bit too wide on a few of those turns there.
Must be very difficult going from shade into sun.
Yeah, it's always very difficult with the, obviously, when you're coming into the sun, you get blinded. When you go into the shade, obviously, it starts to look very flat, very difficult to see. And she seems to have really got lost on the course there. Yeah, she came very, very wide just at the bottom part of that, and it's cost her a lot there. So, as I said, the Italian with a lot of experience on the Europa Cup circuit, making a big mistake at the bottom of the outside, and that cost her dearly. We're just looking at the rerun, the turn under the side lum, and again she's not going to be so happy with her performance today. As the Austrian girls enjoying the podium in the sunshine.
A bit of après ski maybe now, but some young fans out on the course, maybe some future stars.
Yeah, that's one of the ski Löwen ski club from Munich that the youngsters come down here and from Munich, and they've got their own ski club and they do a lot of training here in Kitzbühel.
Next up, Nicole Eibel, the Junior World Cup Super G 2024 bronze medalist from Austria, 21 years old. Unfortunately, she didn't finish yesterday, but she's hoping to improve on that today. Let's see what she can do.
Yes, just having a look at her down the style hang there, just again a little bit wide on some of those gates, but she's only 16th behind, definitely in contention.
Getting a lot of support from the home crowd on the side there.
Yeah, just going from the shade to the sun there, as you mentioned, and then she should have enough time to adjust, but she obviously didn't take the speed from the style hang onto that gliding part of the course, and that's cost her dearly. And the next split time, 1.5 seconds behind. It's been losing constantly through this.
She managed to stay high on that part of the course there. Let's see if she can carry some speed. Not being too tight on the gates further up, but
yeah,
top 10 at the moment. But there's plenty of action left to come.
Yes, there she is. Just getting a little bit airborne. And one of those turns into the style hang, obviously costing her a bit of speed, and she didn't manage to take that speed on through. But still a very solid run from Nicole there. And obviously she'll be happy to have finished the course after skiing out yesterday.
Bib number 15, the last one before we take a little break. Then the World Cup Pitbell 2025. She came 20th in the downhill last week. So she came 24th yesterday, the 22-year-old Swiss girl, Delia Dura.
Yeah, also a skier with World Cup experience. So, and
oh, second.
Yeah, and that's it for her on this run. Yeah, she got into trouble on the style hang there. And again, a little bit late. And then, of course, we didn't really see what happened there. I don't know.
A slight injury, we hope not, but she seemed to have made every gate, but...
yeah, it must be, and we'll be able to find out from that, but it looks like maybe she twisted something, or she felt something in one of those and decided to break the run.
Well, we hope not, and if she is, we wish her all the best.
Yeah.
Top 15. As you can see, beautiful skies over Kitzbühel. It's the snow's still good here. It's definitely worth coming if you fancied a late skiing trip.
Yeah, for a nice bit of skiing in the morning and a bit of après ski in the afternoon.
Do you know where there's good après ski in Kitzbühel?
I haven't heard of anything actually. I read somewhere that there's somewhere called the Londoner apparently, but apparently there's some sort of band on there called the Short and Curlies. I've no idea who they are.
Yeah. They're on another world tour, I believe, the 26th year. 26 years has it you've been playing in the Londoner?
We think so. We're not actually quite sure.
Started off supporting Colin Jeffries, didn't you?
Something like that. But he had to leave for his Rhino tour, so it was, and then we can see some of the spectators enjoying playing around in the snow. Of course, we'd like to make a big congratulations and a thank you to the organisers, the Kitzbühel Ski Club, who have been working all week to prepare this course. You see, they're still working on it now. They've been working on it for over a week. We have about 60 racers this weekend, which means about 60 trainers as well. That's over 120 people, and we've got just as many of those as that actually on the course at the time. So, and as you can see there, this is their warm-up area at the top just before the start gate. The ski club have also got the Red Bull station at the top where the men's downhill starts, and they've got that open as well, so the girls can warm up with their yoga mats and drinks and everything that you need. So, a very good job from the ski club and everyone involved in this race, and well done.
We wouldn't expect anything less, really, I don't think. This is Kitzbühel, after all, world famous. As you can see, there was salt in the course. Keep it nice and icy. Like they said yesterday, all the girls were saying that, as Ali said earlier, that all the girls are saying that the course was still in great condition, you know, even in the late bibs, in the 40s and the 50s. So, yes, it's a fair race all round. Everyone gets their fair shot. So,
yeah, as we said, this is still the still the base from the actual run, from the downhill run in January. So it's been holding up very, very well, and it's always good to hear that the races, even with the higher numbers, speak very highly of the course. So that, again, very well done to the ski club for that.
Number 16, Anna, excuse me.
Yeah, this is Anna. She came fourth in one of the Europa Cup downhills just lately. Again, very experienced skier. Looks like she's held it together pretty well on that style hang, going quite close to the fence there. Just over 3/10 behind.
Anna Schilcher came 8th yesterday. The 24-year-old Austrian.
Yeah, very good showing yesterday from Anna, and she'll be looking to repeat that performance today. And again, just lost a little bit of time there, but still very much in contention. Just a little bit back on her skis there, and then see if she can get herself back in position, but back forward for this last big right-hand turn. Seem to keep it nice and tight there. And looks like she's going to be coming in for another very good time. 5th place for Anna Schilcher today so far. And a very good run from her. Yeah, she looks like she's happy with that one.
Very nice. The Austrians once again dominating the top spots here. And their home course, country I should say.
Yeah, another very good solid run there from Anna.
Next up, the American, Alison Mollin. She was 17th yesterday, with a 20-year-old. A lot of potential.
Yeah, Alison also got World Cup experience. They did the placed fairly well in the World Cup in Garmisch. Again, just a few tenths off on that very, very difficult part of the course, the style hang there. A very, very solid bit of skiing.
The course still looks quick, as we were saying earlier. It's still pretty compact all over, so like we said, everyone's getting a fair shout, as even if we get to the later bibs. And yeah, the sun is shining here, so once again, really good job by the Kitzbühel Ski Club.
Yeah, looked like she just got a little bit out of position there. Just took the wrong line over that ridge, which will have cost her a little bit more time. Just getting a little bit wide there on that big right-hand turn, just before we come into the last few gates before the finish. And Alison coming in with a very respectable 6th place, only 64/10, and she's obviously very happy at that. We like to see the people enjoying themselves here on the Europa Cup circuit. And as you say, a lot of these skiers have got World Cup experience. They're all top-class athletes coming down this course today. And also good to see them fighting hard and also enjoying themselves. There you go. Congratulations.
Next up, a Junior World Championship silver. Leonie Zeg from Austria, the 20-year-old. They won once this season in the downhill. She's finished 3rd.
Yeah, Leonie just getting a little bit out of position there on that style. You can see the body swiveling around a bit, and that's unfortunately cost her a bit of time. was only managed 33rd yesterday. She would have been looking to improve on that one. But unfortunately, yes, she's lost a little bit of time. As I said, getting a little bit out of position there as she was coming through the style hang. And that's cost her dearly today. And let's see if she can make up any more time on the bottom part of the course. It's putting her 14th at the moment. She needs to put a good couple of turns in.
Well, that was high, yeah, lovely.
It's very nice on that that difficult, big, sweeping right-hand turn. And we'll see how she can do as she comes across the finish. 10th place, a very respectable 10th place for Leonie. She'll be definitely happy with that after yesterday's run, and getting a little bit out of position on the style hang there.
And now we have a Saubach downhill. In 2024, she came third in a World Cup race. The Italian Nicole Delago, and she's the eldest of all the competitors today at the grand old age of 29.
Yes, yeah, the oldest at 29. Again, a very experienced skier, lots of World Cup experience. And there's top
athlete. Yeah.
Top athletes in this start list for this race. And still very much in contention. She did a very, very good. Managed to split the Austrians yesterday, coming in 4th. Nicole, and she looks like she's skied that top card of the course very well. As we said, a very experienced skier, a lot of experience on the World Cup circuit. Just losing a little bit of time there on that part of the course. She'll be looking to see if she can make a little bit up on the lower sections.
That's exactly where Nadine Fest picked up some time in the race, so it's still there to be had. She stayed high there, which is great. Keeping some speed up.
Yeah, it looks like she did a nice preparation for that turn, and it's managed to keep her very well. 7th place.
7th. Austrian still dominating. First, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th at the moment. So.
Yeah, very solid run from Nicole there. Yep. And managing to ski the bottom cut of the course very well to put herself into 7th at the moment. And very nice, coming in nice and high on that big sweeping turn into the finish.
Another one with World Cup experience, another Italian, Vicky Bernardi, the 22-year-old Italian.
Yes, Vicky looking to improve on her 23rd place yesterday. Well, looks just again a little bit sideways. The first few turns in the style hang were very solid, just getting a bit sideways on that last turn on the way out. And that's cost her a few tenths, but still very much in contention as she comes onto that gliding part of the course, going from the shade to the sunshine.
What a beautiful day here.
Yeah, as I said, just getting a little bit sideways, which has cost her a little bit of time on that gliding part, not managing to take the speed from the steep part of the course. And that's cost her dearly, but she's still doing very well. See what she can make up on this last part. Unfortunately, losing out a little bit more there, not quite so high on this turn. We'll see, going a little bit further wide there, you see.
Vicky Bernardini slots herself into 15th place.
Yeah.
The Italian.
Yeah, 15th place at the moment, so that's we'll see how it goes. But maybe an improvement on yesterday's performance.
Still plenty of races to go. 57 in total today. Yeah. Next up, another Austrian. 22nd in the Super G in Kvitfeld in 2023. Elisabeth Reinsinger, the 28-year-old.
Yeah, and again, another one of these fantastic Austrian skiers with lots of experience on the European and the World Cup circuit.
Going from sun into shade into
yeah,
sun
just
again.
not quite managing to get the edges in on those difficult turns on the style hang, getting herself sideways, and that's cost her a lot of time there at the style hang. It's going to be very, very difficult to make that time up again for the Austrian racer.
Especially going into that flat part, when you're not carrying speed, you're going to lose a lot of time there. So,
yeah,
as
she's
you
got a
can
lot
see.
to make up. Elizabeth came 30th yesterday. She would have been looking to improve on that. Unfortunately, losing a little bit more again. And see if she can make it nice and high into that last turn. Again, coming a little bit wide there.
You can hear the support the Austrians are getting, though, on the way down the course.
There you go, Elizabeth Reisinger into the finish. And 18th place at the moment. 2 seconds, 64. Yeah, just getting herself a little bit sideways on a few of those turns, and that's going to be costing her some time. There you go, a little wave from the Austrian bench.
Okay, another Austrian with World Cup experience, 23rd in the downhill at Altenmarkt. So can see Michelle Niederwieser. Unfortunately, she didn't finish yesterday, but again, hoping to improve on that today. And she comes through the style hang.
Oh, unfortunately, getting a lot out of position there. We saw the body way out of position, going sideways there, and as we see for Michelle, that's cost her a lot of time. But she'll be looking to try and put in a run today, as after she not finishing yesterday, but she saw there she's given herself definitely a lot to do, getting out of position there again, not managing to carry on the speed. Let's see if she's managed to keep it in contention.
Oh, she's not too bad on that last sector.
Yeah, she's managed to keep it, and she's gone nice and high. So we'll see it a little bit wide, just hitting the blue line there on that big sweeping right-hand turn. So we'll see how she comes across. And 18th place for Michelle today. She'll be happy that she'd managed to put a run in there. And as we can see, the skis bouncing and the body getting completely out of position, having to put the skis sideways, and that's obviously cost her a lot of time. And she wasn't able to take that speed. And a few of the kids from the Kitzbühel Ski Club there who are watching today.
Well, another French woman with World European Cup experience. And the 19-year-old Emmy Charbonnier.
Yes, another very, very good young little French lady. That's, again, just a little bit wide on that style hang. We'll see. Yeah, losing out quite a bit. Unfortunately, having to put the skis sideways again for the young French lady. Yeah, which cost her a lot of time again. 192 the back there. Again, late on that gate there. She just looks at it as if the course is bumping her around a little bit today.
What a shot there. It's a great shot.
Coming wide again. It's in a quite seamless forward on her skis, as she should be. But not quite getting that edge in there. Emmy Charbonnier is coming in at 21st place with a 373. behind. As we can see from the replay, and the Starling just going a bit wide then and getting a bit late in the turn and having to put the skis across again.
4 World Cup appearances in 2025 at the German Anna Schillinger, the 23-year-old German. She finished 21st yesterday, hoping to improve on that.
Yes, another young lady, Anna Schillinger from Germany with a World Cup experience. She'll be looking to improve on her position yesterday. And she looks like she's managed to hold that together pretty well down on the Starling. Well, unfortunately, seems to have left a lot of time there somewhere.
Staying tight to the gates. Hopefully she's carried some speed into that flat part. She doesn't look like she has.
Yeah, it's a little bit too upright looking as she's going into those, just going over that ridge there. And the Altusneis, and then just coming round the side lum. As I said, the course is a little bit different. We go to the, as we're coming down, the ladies turn to the right, the men turn to the left and go over the side lum jump. And this is more the old downhill course, which used to go round this way. So Anna just coming into the finish and gets herself in 18th place.
Not too bad on the last sector there.
Yeah.
But,
with 2:11 again, making a few mistakes at the top, which cost her dearly, and into the whole run.
we got somebody up next that may challenge these 3 on the podium. Her sister's already been, but this one is Nadia Delago. She had 11th in Pitfell in the downhill 2 weeks ago. She finished 7th yesterday. The 27-year-old Italian, Nadia Delago, has probably got a chance here to challenge those 3 Austrians that you just saw on the podium.
Yes, as you said, definitely one to watch here. Nadia on her run today. We'll see how she looked. Keep it nice and compact, but again, losing a little bit of time there on the Starling. Skied a very, very good run yesterday and has a lot of experience. This Italian skier. We'll see if she can keep it together for the rest of the course. Now watch as she comes over.
Nice and compact.
Yeah, already a second behind. So she's going to have to have an absolutely fantastic last part of the course to give herself a good placing for today.
Yeah, 11th place in the World Cup race in Pitfell 2 weeks ago. She's not bad on that last sector, 6th fastest. Let's see how she does here. Oh, she's kept it high.
Yeah. Yeah, again, already making the mistakes in the style hang, but she's skied these part of the course very, very well, and we'll see how she comes over. She's managed to put herself in 11th place, a very respectable time after losing so much on the style hang there. She's had a fantastic run. So yeah, and that just goes to show that the bottom part of the course is holding up very, very well.
Absolutely. So a 35th place finish yesterday for this young lady, French one, Paola Oregioni.
Yeah, it's very experienced in the Europacup circuit, getting very low on that gate there.
A lot of experience on the Europacup at such a young age as well, only 21. That makes me feel old. If that makes me feel old, I don't know how it makes you feel.
Nice weather today, David. Yeah, it's amazing how much training and that these young ladies already have behind them. There's already a number of Europacup appearances. Ooh, just getting a little bit of a wobble there and having to put in a correction. for the young French lady, which is going to have cost her a bit of time. Yeah, 177 back. She's going to have to try and put herself together very nicely around that big right-hand turn. So see if she can will have made up some time on that last part of the course, just coming over the finishing line into 19th place. Yeah, as we see, this is just coming into this big right-hander, and you see she comes up nice and high, and she's managed to take the gate and come out fairly tight, not going anywhere near the blue line on that one.
And next to compatriot Garance Meyer, the French lady, only 20 years old, so it's like a compatriot. She finished 26th yesterday, so see if she can drop herself into the top 20 again, or better.
Yes, just looking at a little bit out of place on one of the gates on the style hang there. It's cost her a little bit there, but as you say, those gates, there's an extra gate on the style hang from yesterday's race. And a lot of the girls seem to be really struggling on those very hard packed icy turns at the top there.
Allez. Oh putain.
Yeah, it's gliding nicely here. Hopefully she's going to be... yeah, she hasn't lost so much time on that part. She skied that very, very well. Again, coming in nice and high. We'll see if she can get the edge in. Oh, there's a little bit of a wobble there as she came around the big sweeping right-hand turn. The last few turns before she comes to the finish. And the French lady puts herself into 12th place. Wow. And again, very well done after the after making a few mistakes at the top part of the course. She's skied very, very well. So lovely shots of her going over the ridge.
Some people keeping up to date with the leaders. Still the 3 Austrians on the podium, just like yesterday, which takes us to bib number 28. 26 appearances in the European Championships. And the 19-year-old Sina Fausch from Switzerland.
Yeah, already so much experience in the European Cup, and with the only 19 years old. Yeah, they're fantastic. Sia from Switzerland, and she's done very, very well there. Only 0.25 behind. This is an absolutely great run from Sina Fausch. And see if she can keep that going under the flat part. She'll be definitely improving on her 25th place finish from yesterday. Let's see if she's managed to keep the speed. Still very much in contention, only 0.88 behind.
14th position at the moment as it stands.
Yeah, we'll see if she can keep it together for the lower part of the course, which as we've seen, we can still make very good times on this lower part of the course. It's holding up very well. Just into this big sweeping right-hander, which seems to have taken that very nicely. A very good run from Sina Fausch here, as she's just coming over the line into 12th place.
And this just goes to, this is just all evidence now for what we were saying earlier about this course just being just as good from bib number 1, and you know, we're on bib number 28 now, and this is like you said, a testament to the Kitzbühel Ski Club that they've managed to keep the course in such a great condition. So yeah, if the people are picking up 12s from here, this is great. From Italy, Giuliana Albano. She 7th in the European Cup, once the 25-year-old from Italy. Yesterday she unfortunately didn't finish.
Oh, just getting sideways there a bit. Giuliana just getting bumped a bit out of position there, so that will have unfortunately have cost her a bit of time, but not too bad at all. Only 0.55 down there on the style hand run. Very good. Very well done there. And as you said, Jed, it's, we've heard from a lot of the racers that they were very impressed with the course. And of course, that's a testament as, that the course was holding up down on the bottom. Just getting bumped around a little bit on that part of the course. Yeah, it's leaving herself a bit of work to do on this last part of the course. She's got to do make some nice turns to get herself into a top finish. Going a little bit wide there on our sweeping turn, just underneath the sideline there.
You see the shadows just starting to intersect the course on that area there. The Italian thrusts herself into 20th place. Definite improvement on yesterday, where she didn't finish.
Yeah, and there we can see the replays of her having to go sideways to make the next gate, and of course, yeah, that's costing her time, unfortunately.
Her compatriots, Camilla Vanni, 18 years old. 18 years old. I can't remember what I was doing at 18.
I don't want to remember what I was doing at 18, but then, yeah, she came 10th in the Europa Cup in Sauerkensee. Again, a very, very good skier for a very young age. Just a little bit out of position there, but managed to hold it together. Let's see what the clock says. Only 0.59 behind for Camilla, still very much in contention here. In this Super G in Kitzbühel. And we can see just on the next split time, Lucia unfortunately managed to leave a lot of time somewhere there. Again, just getting a little bit out of position there. She needs to put in some really solid bit of skiing for the last final part of the course. She managed to hold that part pretty well. 23rd place at the moment. And let's see how she does on this right-hand turn. She skied that very well. So, just coming through the last few gates into the finish. We'll see how she did. Managed to 22nd place. Yeah, again, leaving herself a lot to do after leaving a little bit of time there up off that gliding part of the course. Again, our three Austrian ladies still sitting comfortably. And we'll see if this... yeah. And we'll see if they'll still be there.
A double sweep of the podium in Austria, that'll be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, congratulations to our girls for the moment. So,
a little bit of a pause before the next racer.
Yes, well done for Victoria Olivier. There you go, getting lots of support. Magdalena Egger in first place at the moment. And just a little recognition ceremony for before we get onto the next races.
As we said, you can see how much of a beautiful day it is here in Austria. Skiing's still great.
Yeah, still perfect conditions for skiing. You can still ski all the way into the valley. The skiing up the top there in the morning is lovely. So if any of you are thinking, come and say hello. And there are a few little. They're looking at our third place skier there, I think. I think this is Nadine Fesrun. That's where she went on the inside ski there. Look, and still managed to hold it together. An absolutely fantastic save there. And this is our
Victoria
second place, just coming round that big side alarm turn, and here's our current leader,
Magdalena Egger.
Yeah, this is her on the style hang. Just going over the outer nice and lip there. A little bit out of position, then straight back into the tuck. That's our leader at the moment.
Big smiles all around in the sun.
Yeah,
That's what we like to see. This is the remaining skiers. We have now, as we said, 57 in total today.
yeah, and I think we'll be changing to the different start times, I do believe. So they'll be starting in a little bit quicker succession. That's still got a lot of very, very good skiers to come.
British, Icelandic, Norwegian, Kenyan. And as we see, our next competitor, bib number 31, from Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah, as I said, a lot of these athletes are still the top athletes, looking to gain a little bit more experience and try and get themselves a higher, put themselves down the start list so that they can get a lower bib number and get themselves into a bit more contention. As I say, still absolutely top athletes, these young ladies. Let's have a look and see how they do down on this wonderful Super G course today.
On the World Cup in Crans-Montana, this young lady picked up a 4th place in the downhill. This is Elvedina Musa-Farija.
Well done.
I apologise if I got that right. I've been not looking forward to saying that, but she came 16th yesterday, this young lady from Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah, so could be expecting big things from this young lady. As you said, very experienced on the World Cup circuit already. These are all top athletes, so she could certainly put a surprise in today. Again, it's very, very important to get those few first turns correct on the style hangers, and it's still very hard and icy turns. So just getting a nice little cool down from her trainer, and I'm not sure if that's water or if it's schnapps.
I know what it'd be if we were up there. Definitely looks fired up.
Yep. So there she goes, just getting the high fives from the whole of her team there. And we're off number 31. The next race is starting in the next few seconds, and the race will be back underway. As we said, a very, very well experienced skier, this one, and from the World Cup circuit. So we could have a surprise on our hands on this one. Absolutely. From Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Bosnia-Herzegovina, Elvedina Musa-Farija. There you go, I tried it a second time.
Yeah, as you said, and a 4th on the World Cup circuit.
Crans-Montana, yeah.
And the downhill. It's a little bit sideways there, but we'll see them. Oh, and getting bumped off there. You said she actually got airborne there, which is might have cost her a bit of time. We'll see what the clock says. And yeah, unfortunately, 0.85. You sort of actually get airborne, and that was with the skis not on the ground. It's always going to cost you a little bit of time there. Let's see if she can, with her expertise, she can make that up on the rest of the course. Just going over this lip here, keeping it together very nicely. Just getting bumped around there. Oops. Yeah, a little bit unsettled there on that, just around those few gates. But she's still very much in contention, 179 behind. Need a nice turn here. A little bit wide, and you see then, unfortunately, out into the blue line, having to go sideways. That's going to have cost her a little bit of time today. So we'll see how she does. Out across the line, 26th place for Elverdina. What was the name?
Muzaffar.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. There we see
Absolutely, yeah.
coming out and having to really put the skis sideways, body out of position, but she still managed to make the gate. So, yeah, she's with her experience, she's not going to be so happy with that one.
On to the next, group number 32, young Swiss, at the age of 20. Jumping now, as you can see, down the course. Junior World Championship. She won the Super G, second place in the downhill. So she's also got plenty of potential. 39th yesterday.
Yeah, already lost a little bit of time on the style hang. Just again, always still gaining experience here on the Europa Cup circuit, and still very, very young. A long way to go. We'll see how much time. Still very much in contention. 22nd at the moment.
Absolutely.
So let's see if she can stick it on this right-hand turn again. Ooh, a little bit wide. There, having to again go a little bit sideways. That will have cost her a bit of time. And let's see how she's doing as she tucks to go over the line. 25th at the moment for Jasmin Mattis. Yeah, again, just getting bumped out and having to go a little bit sideways on that big sweeping turn just underneath the side lum there.
Okay, our first of two Czech ladies today. Barbora Novikova, 19th yesterday in the Hahnenkamm Super G, a 23-year-old from the Czech Republic.
Yeah, as we see, we just get to see the racers coming out of the styling as we've changed the timing that the races are going off in, and she lost 0.85, but still very, very respectable, and see how she does for the rest of the course. Yeah, leaving a little bit of time there on the gliding part of the course, but she seems to be a little bit more stable, a little bit wide on that gate there, but maybe carrying the speed through. We'll see how we do on this next check time yet. She skied that part of the course very, very well.
6th.
Yeah, so nice and high. Let's see if she can nail that. Yeah, just losing it a little bit there on that big wide turn, not quite managing to keep the skis on the snow, and that will have cost her a little bit of time. Yeah, unfortunately.
It did, yeah.
27th for the young Czech lady.
On to another Austrian. Eva Schachner.
It's a nice pause there, David.
Had to take a moment.
Oh, that's again. We saw that there's very low on that gate there in the style hang. So
still in the game though. Her DNF yesterday. Unfortunately, didn't finish the young Austrian, 18 years old. But she just about held on to keep it in the course today.
Yeah, unfortunately losing a bit of time there after being so low on that gate. But yeah, it's incredible to see how good these young athletes do. And of course, all the time they're gaining experience, and it'll put them in good stead for the rest of their careers.
Absolutely. I could barely put one foot in front of the other when I was 18, so.
And yesterday as well.
Yesterday.
But that's another story.
That's another story.
Yeah. So, leaving a little bit more time there on that part of the course for Eva. Let's see, hopefully she can nail this one. Again, very wide, and she's so wide. She hasn't managed to make that gate, just coming in a little bit too flat on that turn, and just not being able to make it round there. You see that it got to the point where she had to give up. And unfortunately, that was
another DNF.
DNF for her today.
Yeah. A Junior World Cup bronze, Super G this year. The young Italian, 20 years old, Sarah Thaler.
Yeah, again, a lot of the young skiers coming through, showing it's an amazing talents that, again, are just a little bit sideways there, but seems to have done well. We'll see what the clock says.
Comes.
Unfortunately, leaving over a second on that top part. A little bit too far away from the gates, and again, but it's great for these young skiers to have building their experience. We'll see how she can keep going for the rest of the course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, not doing too badly there at all. Only a few tenths left on that part of the course, so still a good run for this young Italian.
Staying pretty constant in her
Yeah,
position at the
also
moment.
so let's see how she does on this
This turns.
difficult part of the course. And she seems to have kept that in very well. Some great skiing there from this young Italian.
Yeah, a lot of people haven't managed to keep that corner in check, and she seems to have done it. It's 26th for Sarah Thaler from Italy.
Yeah, very respectable 26 there, as you can see here. Look, it's a little bit sideways, and having to put that turn in, otherwise she'd have been too late for the next gate, which has unfortunately cost her a bit of time, but still a very good run from the Italian.
20-year-old Emily Verler.
Yeah, very good.
Germany.
Verler, yeah. Yeah, another young skier from Germany, Emily Verler. Fortunately, leaving a lot of time there on the styling. We didn't get to see where it was.
You looked at me then like I'd done well pronouncing that name. I can barely speak English, never mind.
It was a very good attempt, I thought. I'm sure we'll find out if we've pronounced it in there.
Absolutely, yeah. If you are listening, maybe leave us a comment on the Hahnenkamm Instagram. Tell us how we did, considering this is our first time.
Yeah, and Emily leaving a little bit of time, but again, as I said, this is still great experience for these young athletes, and that are doing a very nice turn there on that big sweeping right hand. Just taking a while to get back into the tuck there, and see how she comes across the finish. 30 seconds for Emily Verler. 3 seconds, as we said, building up a great experience here on these Europa Cup races, and there's still fantastic athletes even coming in at 32nd. So,
a lot of potential. A lot of potential in this lady as well, from Austria, Angelina Salzgeber. A young Austrian, again 20 years old.
ooh, getting that very nice and deep in the tuck there as she's coming out of the coming out of the style hang. Managed to lose only 78 tenths, so still very much in contention. Let's see how she can do for the rest of the course.
Beautiful shot of the Kaiser there.
Yeah.
Kaiser Vetter today.
Yeah, Angelina, another young, very talented skier. Keeping it nicely together. A little bit wide on that gate. Just got bumped off a little bit. So, yeah. Fortunately, leaving a few seconds. We'll see how she can nail this big right-hander.
This is where so many people have fallen foul, but she seems to have taken it
Yeah,
rather
very
well.
good skiing there. She managed to hold on to that right-hand turn, so we can see she'll have made some time up there. Let's see.
Oh, reaching over the line.
Yeah, she managed to get some time back there on that big right-hand corner, but she doesn't seem very happy with the first part of her run. That's her just going over the Alte Schneisen, looking very good then. Straight back into the tuck. Very nice bit of skiing.
And our second check of the day, Alisa Maria Negri, 43rd yesterday, like I said, from the Czech Republic, the young 21-year-old.
Yeah, unfortunately already leaving 146 on the style hang. Again, there's still very young, but still so experienced, and Hoping for her that she'll keep it together for the rest of her run. Just over that lip there.
Nice,
It's getting a little bit bounced around there. Look. A little bit too flat on the skis there. Yeah, and see how she does on this critical big right hand. Looks like she's set up okay.
Whoa.
Jumping in a bit wide. She's not quite able to get the edge working on the whole of the turn there. So just the last few gates before the finish. And 32nd for Elisa Marie Negri. So who have we got up next then, David?
Melissa Astagiano from Italy, 36th yesterday. Another young, I mean they're all young compared to you and I, but
that's not young, difficult, is it really?
Early 20s. She's a 21-year-old Italian.
Again, another young, very talented skier from Italy, and only 0.64 down after the Starlang, so she must have been must have managed to nail that one, but unfortunately leaving just under a second through the gliding part of the course there. Seems to have skied that nicely. Let's see how she's doing on the next time split. Yeah, it's still very respectable for this young Italian. Just over 2 seconds behind.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, managed to hold on to that.
There.
Managed to hold on to that turn well, and there she goes into the tuck for the last few gates, and over the finish for 29th for Melissa. Yeah, another solid run. Just losing a little bit on the middle part of the course there, I think. So, yeah, just getting bounced around there a bit, but still managing to hold it together. Some beautiful shots there, going from the Starlang.
Very, very important skier up next from the Kitzbühel Ski Club. You can hear the support she's getting straight out of the gate. Valentina Ringsvanner.
Yes, lots of people will have their eyes on Valentina today, the local matador. So she'll be hoping to do well in front of her home crowd. Lots of people will have come out or will be watching her today. And she did very well on the Starlang. Again, only 0.65 behind. Let's see how she's managed to glide on that part of the course.
Stood up.
Still okay, 133. We're all rooting for our local girl here. Come on. Just getting bumped around a little bit there. Just taking her out of that tuck position. Yeah, as we can hear the commentators on the course a little bit louder and a little bit... and she took that corner very, very well. So let's see if she's managed to get herself a little bit of time. Here we go. And 30th place, 2:47.
Valentina Ringsvanner. She heads into the finish area.
Yes, congratulations, Valentina. Well done.
Kitzbühel.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you can see her skied that part of the course very well, that big sweeping right hand underneath the side lump.
Next up, Ludovica Righi.
Yes, there.
She's a 19 years old Italian, and it looks like that's her race done.
Yeah, it looks like it's over for her already. We'll see what happens. She's just on the, and looks like she's just got on the inside. Yeah, she's on the inside ski then, and just sliding on.
Bodie Miller-esque.
Yeah, she managed to. Yes, as you see, she slid into the fence, and she's annoyed with herself about that. Unfortunate, but also very good that that nothing happened. So she's absolutely fine. It's just a little bit of pride that's hurt today. Yeah. But yeah, you can see her just getting out of position and sliding sideways. Yeah, she's not happy with herself there. Look. So but she's still got a lot of years to come.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure we'll be seeing her again.
Her compatriots. So 12th in a Super G this year in Sauchensee in the Europa Cup. Vittoria Capellini from Italy, a 22-year-old. See how she does.
Yeah, it looked like she went into the turn really nice, just slid a little bit too far down. But the rest of it, she's everyone will see what the clock says as she comes across the first time split. Yeah, unfortunately 1:14 already. So she's left herself with a lot to do.
A long way back from there, I think so. You can see where the markings on the course there, where the Super G was yesterday. A bit different today.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Left a little bit of time there, but still very respectable for Vittoria, the young Italian. Yeah, just doing a few gates, just going past the sideline now underneath the sideline for this big right-hand turn. So difficult to get it right. She looked like she had to slide in a bit to that one. She didn't quite get the skis onto the snow. And again, that's cost her a bit of time again. So 36th place for Vittoria. Yeah. As we saw it, she just got just having to slide the skis a little bit there, just to make the next gate, and that's obviously cost her a little bit of time on that big sweeping right hand.
The 18-year-old Alina Willi, she's from Switzerland. Whoop, whoop. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, she's just oversteered there, and then of course got over the top, got too much edge, and it's actually sent her over the top there. So we hope that
she's okay there.
We hope that she's okay, Alina Willi. So we'll obviously be having a little bit of a break from while they make sure she's okay. As we can see, she's just bouncing, just getting a little bit too inside, and now she's sat there, and now see she hits the edge, and it flicks her over the top. But it all started in the gate beforehand where she was too much on the inside ski. But she looks fine there. Well done.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, and
big
she's
smile on her face.
yeah, but she'll be disappointed with that one. Just getting too much on the inside ski on the gate before, and as you saw, it was bouncing her outside ski around, and that put her late for the next gate. So then she was all out of position, and it all ended up going to pieces. But the main thing is she's fine.
Absolutely.
She's back on her feet and smiling, and that's the most important thing. Credit to the race crew putting up all these fences and all the safety barriers for this race for the whole weekend. So
again, the top three, all Austrians, same as yesterday. Not the same people, but Austrian top three. Once again, dominating the podium. Yeah, some great results from them.
Yes, again, as we said, a wonderful day here. Still beautiful blue skies, cloud in the sky, perfect race conditions, and we're getting to see some very good runs from these young ladies here this morning. How many more runners have we got to go, David?
Oh, we have
some people enjoying the sunshine.
13 more, I believe. Yeah.
Spectators. So 13 more races to go.
Look at that! I heard a few people mention the Londoner there. That was nice. Straight there for the short and curlies afterwards.
Yeah. Just one more season, as we say. Race interrupted just while they're getting the fence back. You see they're working away. As we said, over 120 people from the ski club on the course today. So you can imagine it's an immense amount of work being done. Again, congratulations for the ski club for being able to put on such a great event. And I'm sure all the athletes and trainers are very happy with all their hard work.
Yeah, it'd be nice to give a little shout out now to our colleagues, Alex Kull and Seb Firstel.
Our colleagues.
The 2019 Super G winner here in Kitzbühel, and Guido Hooper, who are over in Quidveld for the Super G today.
They're commentating on the cheap race up there.
The cheap race,
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've just gone straight to the top with this one. So.
Absolutely. There you go. And there's again the Nadine Fest, as I said, getting on that inside ski. A great save from her to them on the style hang. Yeah, Victoria Oliver coming round on the big right sweeping turn underneath the side arm. And then this is our winner at the moment, Magdalena Egger. Lovely shots of her absolutely nailing those turns on the very difficult hard turns on the styling there, and just coming over the outer Snyder lip there, as we see. Some great scenes here from Kitzbühel on this Women's Super G. Yeah, coming back after so many years. It's definitely very nice to see. There he is.
It's been a long time.
It certainly has.
You were at the first one, weren't you?
It'd been a, what is it? It'd
Back
been
in
a long
the
time.
early 1900s.
A long time since we've had women in Kitzbühel. Is that it? Yeah, it has certainly been a long time. So, the next racer in 40 seconds. So, just a little bit of waiting. She was just getting those high five bumps from the rest of her team. Just getting herself focused. It's always a little bit more difficult after you've had a break in the race. It interrupts the concentration. You've got to get yourself back in the zone. There you go, pumping herself up. And
Safe face.
Let's see how she does on this Super G course here today.
Hoping to improve on yesterday. Had DNF yesterday. Lisa Seebacher, the German here, 20 years old. But, yeah, like we said, did not finish yesterday. We'll see what she can do today.
Yeah. Again, it's fantastic to see these young racers coming through, and as they're gaining experience. She seems to have done fairly well there, just a little bit sideways on a few of those, but yeah, very respectable indeed down on that styling. Lisa Seebacher. As I say, they're lots of very talented young skiers here on the start list today, and they'll be gaining valuable experience on these top courses. And there's definitely lots of names that we'll be seeing in the future, I do believe. Yeah, just standing a bit flat on her skis there for that one, but she's got it back together again. Just losing a little bit of time there, and just looking a little uncertain, but she managed to hold it very well there. See if she can manage to make up some time, and she'll be happy that she's managed to get the finish in today after yesterday's disappointment. And as she comes over the line, 36th place for Lisa Seebacher.
A very recognisable German ski suit there.
Yeah, she'll be a nice little solid run from Lisa Des, and she should be happy, as we said, gaining lots of experience. Who have we got up now, David?
20-year-old Swiss young lady, Nora Gugesberg.
Yeah, again losing already 1 second 40 on the some of those very, very difficult turns on the style hang there. Yeah, But again, a very young skier gaining experience here. Yeah, so just a little bit sitting back on the skis as she went over that lip. It's just going to be costing her a bit of time. They're not quite forward enough, a little bit flat on the skis. So but again, still very top athletes, these girls, just gaining experience in these very young years, managing to hold it very well around that big sweeping right-hand turn into the tuck.
It's caught a lot of people out, that turn today, so...
Yeah, and then she comes into the finish, another one in the 30s. 35th place, 3.09 seconds behind. Yeah, she managed to hit this turn very well. It's just getting bumped around a little bit then. But now she just managed to push that edge through and came in quite and tight there. So
up next, bib number 46, Pia Hautzenberger. She's a 19-year-old Austrian.
Oh, a little wobble there, just as she's just sliding in and just managed to, and then caught an edge there, just coming out of the style hang. That's cost her a bit of time.
Oh, quite a distance back.
Oh, and, she hit that, definitely being very aggressive, hitting those gates, and I think she hit that one a little bit too hard. I'm not quite sure.
She is, wow. As you can see, lost a lot of time. As you said, maybe a bit too aggressive.
Yeah, she's looking very determined as she's hitting these gates, but unfortunately she's already lost a bit, but hopefully she can nail this last big sweeping right hand. Whoa! Just getting a little bit on the back foot there, nearly had a bit of a moment.
She looked a bit out of position on that turn then, but
managed to put in a good save, and another good solid run from Pia. So, and a good weekend for her. 22nd yesterday. Let's see, she's really really managed to save that one on the sweeping right hand. Just got a little bit too much on the inside ski.
And here we go. The Kenyan Sabrina Semada. She was a World Championship participant, 33rd, I believe. 26-year-old from Kenya.
Yeah, there's not too many. We don't see this too often.
No.
The young ladies from Kenya too often, but she's still doing very well. Only 2:34 off. Just a little bit, again, just a little bit back on her skis there, but still skiing very well on this legendary course here in Kitzbühel. And it's always nice to see so many different nations participating.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit rough on that right-hand turn, but still some very, very good skiing from this young Kenyan lady. There you go. Absolutely fantastic to see it. It's 40th place for Sabrina. Yeah, and as we said, it was very nice to see all sorts of nationalities coming into the wonderful sport of skiing.
From Switzerland, Elaine Sturzel, the 20-year-old Swiss.
Yeah, again, another very young one, just getting a little bit out of position there. And just, as you saw, the body spinning around and just sliding out on the edges there. That just cost her a little bit of time, but she's back in position now and into her tuck for the gliding part of the course. Let's see if she can make up some time on the rest of the course there, this young lady.
We should be hoping to finish today. She didn't finish yesterday, unfortunately, but she's given it a good go today. He lost it a bit in the Stahlhang.
Yeah, some good solid turns that she's putting in now. So again, just losing a few tenths on every part. We'll see how she does on this big sweeping right hand. So the course looks to be holding up absolutely fine. As she says, the athlete said yesterday that even on the high numbers, the course all the way down to the bottom was fine.
Yeah.
Here she comes through the line, 39th place. So a solid run there from the Swiss lady, and she'll be happy to have put in a finish after yesterday. So there we can see the replay of her on the Steilhang, actually getting airborne in between the turns there.
And the first Norwegian, Pernille Gjerstad Liddersen. She's a 21-year-old Norwegian. As you can see, we cut to straight below the Hahnenkamm, the Steilhang.
Yeah.
36th position at the moment. 27th yesterday.
Yeah, very solid run yesterday with 27th. She'll be looking to build on that today, but she already looks like she's left a little bit of time there. Just a little bit hesitant over that jump, but didn't do too bad. Still only 2 seconds behind. This is another good run from the young Norwegian. Such a great ski nation that some great names from Norway, of course. Left a little bit of time there. She's going to have to do well on this right-hand turn here. Going a little bit wide there. That will have cost her a little bit of time.
First of 3 Norwegians today. This is bib number 49. Of course, there's 57 bibs today, so
yeah.
Last 8 races.
So again, a nice little solid run from the Norwegian. We had one of the Norwegian champions, the ladies champions from Saarbrück in Apres a couple of days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
the second of the 3 Norwegians, Ingeholm Remstad. She's a 24-year-old. She didn't, fortunately, didn't finish yesterday, but hopefully today she can improve on that.
Yeah, she's done pretty well on the style end there. Only 0.9 left. We'll see if she's managed to take that speed on into the flat gliding part of the course as she comes over. It's very good indeed. Only 124 down for these young ladies and the late starters. This is
good. Yeah.
This is a very good run for the young Norwegian.
Let's see where she's placed at the next interval, 24th.
Yeah, still very good. Let's send her setting herself up for this big right-hand turn, getting a little bit behind there, but yeah, we'll see if she's managed to keep that speed up. That might have cost her a little bit of time, but still a very, very good run from this young Norwegian lady. So, coming over the line in 22nd. Yeah, 22nd place from a bib number of 50. This is she'll be very, very happy with that, especially after not being able to finish yesterday. That's some great skiing from the young Norwegian lady.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and another testament to the racecourse that it's still very possible to get some good times, even with the late start numbers.
Next over the Italian, bib number 51, Ludovica Vittoria Duretto. She finished 29th yesterday. A young 20-year-old.
Yeah, as you said, a lot of these higher numbers and all very, very young skiers still just gaining their experience. And as we see, she's lost 124 on the Steilhang there, but still lovely position there coming over that lip. Just a little bit behind on her skis there, just a little bit flat. But still, as we say, for these young skiers, it's great experience.
Absolutely, yeah.
Being on these top race courses and with all these other top racers.
And to say that you skied Kitzbühel as well is probably a big thing for them. So, or for any skier really. But to say you skied in Kitzbühel is
Yeah, I think Kitzbühel is the for skiing is what Monte Carlo is for Formula One. It is the race and it is the place, and of course the men have been here for so many years. So it's great that we're starting to see the women back on the course, and I'm sure they're really enjoying skiing here on this legendary part of the Strife, which is so world renowned as one of the best and most dangerous downhills in the world.
Austria, 42nd yesterday, Emilia Höxel, the 19-year-old.
Yeah, what a wonderful name, Emilia. It is. Left a little bit at the top, but still, and see how she can do for the rest of the course, and see if she can gain herself a few places for yesterday's result. Still leaving ourselves a lot of work to do. Just getting a little bit airborne there. You saw the downhill ski just coming off the snow there. That would have cost her a bit more time.
She clipped the gate there, and it shot her up.
So, yeah, losing a little bit more. We hope that she can nail this right-hand turn and try and sin. But it looks like it's going to be a very similar finish to our one yesterday. So, as we say, building experience and everything here for them. So,
47th.
Yeah.
42nd yesterday, 47th today.
Again, another solid performance. This is all experience. They'll be going away with their trainers and working on where they lost those tiny little bits of time, but it is still so very, very close.
World Cup Saalbach downhill, 29th or World Championships from Iceland. She didn't finish yesterday, Hofi Dora Friggriðsdóttir.
Yeah, did very well on that style. Only 0.77 left behind there for this young Finnish athlete. So
Iceland. Sorry.
Oh, Iceland, sorry. So we can see if she's managed to take that onto the gliding part of the course. Oh, just getting a little bit, just hit, just a little bit behind and getting and nearly getting flipped over in that compression there. But that was a great save from the Icelandic skier. It was definitely a bit of a heart-stopping moment for all of us, that one. Yeah.
Carrying so much speed around the corner, so she's managed to stay a bit higher, but...
There we go. So 47th for her today, but I think she'll be happy that she managed to stay on her skis on that little shot. Here we see it again, just getting a little bit hum and then sitting back in that compression. It was quite amazing how she managed to, first of all, stay on her skis, and second of all, stay in the course. So it was a great save from the Icelandic lady.
And Swiss lady now, Daria Sulinden from Switzerland, 20 years old. She's started quite well, 17th already. She's managed to only be half a second behind coming out of the Stahlhang.
Yeah, it's very good. Again, all these late numbers seem to be the very young skiers, and then she's done that really very well. We'll see what she does on the next split time. Still just a second behind. This is a really great run from the young Swiss lady Daria. She'll be looking to get a finish in after not managing to make the course yesterday, and she's still doing very well again. A testament to the course that it's still holding up. Let's see if she can put there. Just getting hit back. Ah, that's going to cost her dearly. That's such a shame. Just got knocked back, as you can see, and that just put her sideways, and it's cost her a little bit of time. But we'll see how she can get, where she can get to.
33rd.
33rd. Unfortunately, that just cost her a little bit of time. Such a shame there for the young Swiss lady.
16th on the last, she positioned 16th on just coming around this corner, and then
the last split time, and then unfortunately, yeah, we can see she's had to go. She just got her weight, and then she was a little bit back and just couldn't quite make it round.
Okay, 3 more races to go. Annie Thorsen from Norway yesterday. Unfortunately, she didn't finish. The 23-year-old Norwegian.
Yeah, a very respectable time down the Styling there, just over a second. Leaving behind, as we said, it's still so difficult. These very, very icy turns on that very steep styling. Yeah, still doing very well here. Let's see if she can hold this run together. Again, another one that didn't finish yesterday. She's just getting bumped around a little bit there. Again, just a little bit flat on the skis, and it takes a lot to get used to the speed that these girls are actually going. As you can see, again, just a little bit back the front of the skis, bouncing up. And of course, it looks so easy on the TV, but it's not quite so easy when you're on the course. Well done, Eddie.
Especially when it's sheet ice. It's, yeah.
And 36th place, the Norwegian there. So, only a couple of ladies to go.
Next up, a Brit from the United Kingdom, a 19-year-old Anna Bartlett, looking to recreate what Dave Riding did here in 2022, I believe, and grab a win in Kitzbühel. But
yeah, again, only 19 years old, from this fantastic country, Great Britain, of course. But as we see, she's still obviously gaining a lot of experience. She's lost a lot of time there on the style hang, but as we say, it's great experience to be part of the Europacup circuit and being able to race on these top race courses and with these other great athletes. Again, a little bit wide there on those gates. You see that losing a lot of time there. There's not quite as aggressive as she should be, but then, as I say, this is a great learning curve for these young athletes, especially coming all the way from Britain. And of course, she'll be able to look at those on the replays and improve on her times there.
I think the skiing in the UK now is it's a lot better than when I was young. I mean, when you were young, it probably wasn't even invented. But especially when I was young, growing up on Pontypool dry slope. Yes, it's in South Wales, not such a not so easy to do now, but it's a lot better facilities in the UK that you can train on, and yeah, it's great to see the British coming through as well. As well as the Kenyans as well.
Yeah, you just saw on the replay just getting sideways on the styling there, but still a great run from the British girl, only 19 years old. So,
our last racer of the day from France, a 20-year-old Camille Salaris. 45th yesterday.
Yeah, she'll be looking to put in a solid run, and for her, not too bad, 140, leaving it on the styling. So we'll see how she's done on the gliding part of the course. Unfortunately, left a little bit there. Again, a little bit flat on the skis. You see there's, but again, it's very difficult to realise how fast these girls are actually going on this legendary Hahnenkamm course. Let's see if she can nail this big sweeping right-hander that's been causing so many people problems. She wasn't happy with that. She's obviously sliding around the corner, but seemed to do okay. We'll see as she just comes into the finish for our last racer for today. Mila Harris coming in at 51st. Again, another solid run for her today from the last of our racers. So we just see the replay of her coming over the outer Schneise. Well, that's a lovely the way she took that ridge. But, again, great experience for these young racers. We see just a little bit back there, the body a little bit out of position, and she's had to go sideways there to make the gate. But still, great coming into the finish. And as we see our results for the Super G from here in Kitzbühel in 2025.
Yes, the Austrians swept the podium once again, same as yesterday, and some really good results for a lot of the Austrians in there. And again, lovely day, great conditions, and the Austrians will be more than happy to sweep the podium once again. Yep. But that is it from myself and young Alistair Reid next to me.
Yes, thank you very much, sir.
If you thought we did well, or even if you didn't, give us a shout on the Hahnenkamm-Rennen Instagram comments and let us know what you thought of our first time commentating on skiing. But
yeah, and we'll be back again next year.
we'll be back again next year.
Same time,
same place, same old,
same old whatever.
Yeah.
Again, well done to everyone from organising such a great race today. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. Until then, from us, thank you very much.
Bye bye.
In etwa 30 Sekunden für die Startnummer 31.
Ah ja, so. Ich bin kein Profi. Victoria, gestern dritte, heute zweite. Wie viel Spaß macht dir Rennfahren in Kitzbühel?
Ja, mega viel Spaß. Also ich finde es eine mega coole Strecke. Es ist alles dabei einfach. Von oben schon schwierig, gerade jetzt mit der Kurssetzung oben gleich. Und ja, schönes Wetter, perfekten Pisten. Also alles perfekt.
700 haben heute gefehlt auf den Sieg. Ist da auch ein kleiner Wermutstropfen dabei?
Ja, schon ein bisschen. Weil es gestern auch 200 waren. Und ja, aber alles in allem bin ich mehr als zufrieden. Und ich hätte nicht gedacht, wo ich angereist bin, dass das so gut endet. Darum bin ich schon zufrieden.
Mit der Entwicklung bräuchte man fast ein Rennen morgen, oder?
Ja, vielleicht wird das der Schlüssel.
Gibt es dann heute auch eine kleine Teamfeier bei dem erfolgreichen Wochenende?
Ja, ich denke schon. Ich glaube, wenn jetzt nicht alle ganz weit heim haben, können wir ein bisschen feiern noch.
Dann viel Spaß beim Feiern und gratuliere nochmal.
Vielen Dank.
Nadine, gestern doch überlegener Sieg, heute mit 13 Rückstand am dritten Rang. Ihr habt der Reaktion im Ziel entnehmen können, es fällt dir nicht allzu schwer, diese 13 zu finden.
Boah, ich glaube, da finde ich ein bisschen mehr.
Das, was mir gestern gut gelungen ist, habe ich heute halt einfach echt, muss ich fast sagen, sehr schlecht gemacht. Ich bin vom Startweg einfach nicht ins Fahren gekommen. Ich habe den ersten Steilhang, den habe ich relativ gut auf Deutsch gesagt verkackt. Ja, ich habe dann einfach nicht mehr reingefunden. Ich habe irgendwie versucht, dann auf Krampfski zu fahren und auf Krampfski zu fahren funktioniert einfach nicht. Und ich glaube, wenn ich da 3 Zehntel hinten bin, dann ist es jetzt nicht mehr so schlecht, wenn ich mit so einer Fahrt so im Ziel stehen kann.
Wie du angesprochen hast, trotzdem nur 3 Zehntel Rückstand und trotzdem ein Podestplatz. Also die Form dürfte sehr, sehr gut sein.
Ja, ich glaube, die Form passt gut. Es war halt einfach taktisch sicher nicht meine beste Idee, sage ich mal, oder taktisch nicht meine beste Fahrt. Aber ja, so eine Tage soll es geben und ich glaube, da ist mir schon Schlimmeres passiert.
Macht es besser, dass 2 Teamkolleginnen vor dir sind? Eine richtige Party wieder am Podest heute.
Ja, ist schon cool. Also, wenn wir da zu dritt am Podest stehen können, ist schon lässig. Ich vergunste die anderen extrem, weil ich weiß, was dahinter steckt und was man einfach an Arbeit einsteckt. Und das tut halt schon gut, wenn man dafür belohnt wird.
Herzliche Gratulation nochmal und viel Spaß beim Feiern heute.
Danke.
Ja. Magdalena, heute Kitzbühel-Siegerin als Tirolerin über die Streif. Wie hört sich das an?
Ja, richtig cool. Also im Sommer habe ich mir noch gar nicht gedacht, dass wir da überhaupt ein Rennen fahren. Und es ist ja schon eine große Ehre, dass wir da auf der Streif fahren dürfen. Und ja, mein erster EC-Sieg in Kitzbühel feiern zu dürfen in Österreich ist schon ja, richtig cool.
Im Vergleich zu gestern, was hat sich für dich verändert? Die Kurssetzung war ein bisschen drehender, glaube ich. Sonst, was war anders? Waren die Bedingungen ähnlich?
Ja, ich finde, es war sehr ähnlich. Man hat da gestern schon einen brutal guten Eindruck gekriegt, was da heute auf uns zukommen wird. Ja, es war vom Untergrund her sehr ident.
Die Saison ist nicht mehr allzu lang. Was sind denn deine Ziele noch für die Saison?
Genau, es geht jetzt wirklich Richtung Endspurt. Wir fahren nächste Woche in La Tuile noch ein Weltcuprennen. Da ist eine Abfahrt und 2 Super-Gs dann da am Programm und mein Ziel ist ganz klar, dass ich da 3-mal in Punkte fahre. Ja, und mir für nächstes Jahr eine gute Ausgangssituation schaffe.
Ihr wart jetzt an 2 Rennen zu 6 am Podest vom ÖSV. Was macht euch so starkes Team?
Ja, es ist einfach genial, dass wir da so eine Teamleistung zeigen können. Es macht uns sicherlich aus, dass wir uns gegenseitig helfen. Wir sind doch ein Kundenbund zusammengewürfelt. Der Hufer würde ich jetzt behaupten, Leute vom Landesskiverband, von Technikseite, von Weltcup und Europacup gemischt. Gell? Also wir sind jetzt nicht das ganze Jahr zusammen unterwegs, aber kennen uns natürlich alle gut. Und ja, es hat jeder Einzelne irgendwo ihre Geschichte und dementsprechend hilft man sich da gegenseitig und das ist cool.
Ich will es nochmal unterstreichen, Kitzbühel-Siegerin Magdalena Ecker, herzliche Gratulation und viel Spaß beim Feiern.
Danke vielmals.
Valentina, momentan Rang 30, heute 2,5 Sekunden. Das war schon eine gescheite Steigerung zu gestern. Wie zufrieden bist du?
Ja, grundsätzlich war es eine Steigerung und das nehme ich positiv mit, aber natürlich hätte ich mir auch mehr erwünscht. Top 15, glaube ich, geht sich aus, wenn ich die paar Fehler, die ich mache, noch weglasse. Und ja, wenn es noch ein paar Rennen da gab, dann darf ich auf jeden Fall mich noch mehr steigern, glaube ich.
Wir haben gestern darüber gesprochen, dass du von einer Verletzung zurückkommst. Du hast jetzt auch noch nicht so viele Rennen in dem Schwierigkeitsgrad in die Beine. Macht es dann einen Unterschied, wenn man das 2 Tage hintereinander fahren darf?
Ja, auf jeden Fall. Also der zweite Tag ist dann, glaube ich, für alle immer leichter. Aber grundsätzlich, glaube ich, ist bei mir ein bisschen umgedreht, weil ich kriege eher im Flachen, also sind meine Problemstellen, und im Steilen tue ich mir meistens leichter. Das kommt wahrscheinlich ein bisschen von den technischen Disziplinen an. Aber ja, am liebsten darf ich noch 2-3 Tage da fahren.
Gibt es dann heute eine kleine Feier, weil wir jetzt daheim sind sozusagen?
Ja, ich habe ja schon in der Zeitung angekündigt, dass wenn die Platzierung passt, dann sieht mich das Londoner. Aber nein, ich glaube, mit einem 30. Platz gibt es jetzt noch nicht so viel zum Feiern. Aber dann auf nächstes Jahr hin, hoffentlich.
Ich will trotzdem mit dir ins Londoner gehen.
Ja, passt. Also jeder, der mitgehen will, soll mal schreiben. Ich bin dabei.
Gratuliere nochmal und alles Gute für die restliche Saison.
Super, vielen Dank.
Vorkommt, die Ski auch mit außen. Ah, nichts, das sind ja Nosen.